Testing, testing, testing. Alright. Sounds like we're good to go. Do me a favor, everyone. Hit me up on YouTube. VHS Studios. Subscribe there. Follow me here on Twitch at VHS_Dusty. Just finishing getting set up here. Trackpads on laptops. Just trying to get my stream manager up and running. There we go. Let's get into it. just want to give a heads up also. Monday, I will not be having a live stream. So, unless I do an extra stream tomorrow morning sometime, my next stream will be Tuesday night. What is up? What? Yeah, originally I told AI to draw a phallus on his windshield, and that's what it made. So I was like, you know what, screw that. This gets how Logan someone took his truck. He didn't believe it. No, but if I could got an AI to just draw a dick on his windshield, oh, he would have believed that. Yeah, there's them dang kids with their window chalk. Oh. He'll believe what he wants to believe. D&D, you want to be a part of the stream chat? You sure? I'm still trying to figure out the whole talking to an audience of nobody thing. It's hard to get used to, I'm not gonna lie. That's why the Grumps and What was Michael and Gavin's thing called? Rage Quit? But see, they had it right doing working with two people, you know. What was this over there? Yeah, I still feel like I'm in the same situation I was before on Twitch. My tits ain't big enough to get any attention. I was last night while I was streaming. I was looking at some other streams for this game, which there aren't a lot. Second up was like 19 people in stream, and it was some dude that I was just chatting back and forth with him a little bit about streaming and this game. We were talking our stores and whatnot. That's how I named my store Master Cheeks after the statue above my TV. Well, the mini statue, the full size one didn't get done yet. I'm slowly figuring it out. At least I'm gaining a following faster than I did on my first account. Shit's doing surprisingly good on YouTube, though. I'll say that much. Mm. Oh, God. When do they become men? They used to always be women. Yeah, because those dummies, they were modeled the CPR dummies were modeled after I think it was some lady they found drowned in France or something, and somebody made a like a mold of her, face, and that is true. But no, we had female CPR dummies when we were in middle school. Didn't you have to do the CPR class in middle school for the swimming lessons? Really? Huh. We're only a year apart. Yeah, we had to do that. I hated that because that's one of my phobias is them dummies. Dummies, wax figurines, stuff like that. Statues I ain't got a problem of. but just the wax figurines and stuff. I don't know. It sends chills up my back. It's like when I was doing no, see, that's the reason why I couldn't have one of those real life ones. I couldn't do it. Hmm. But yeah, no, it's like when I was doing the stop the bleed training at my work. I ended up passing out. Everyone's like, "Oh, you're not used to blood." I was like, "No, it's this one. As soon as I touched that mannequin, it just hit me." You're like, "Yes, they'll be dragged down the road." I'll take it to Pearl's house. Sit on the roof outside her bedroom window. She'd flip. Sitting on the little awning. Oh God. I introduced her to that Slenderman shit. She does not like that stuff. Yeah. That be your superpower to have like mannequins and shit just randomly appear behind people, but they haunt you in your sleep. I was really hoping at least Gordon would get in on that. I felt like that would be something he'd get into. Yeah. Your superpower is that like everybody's instantly attracted to you, but you can't get it up. You're incompetent. Yeah, pretty much. Oh hell. Well, I mean, it wouldn't be painful, but it wouldn't be pleasurable either. I'm gonna order yogurt. I don't even got room for yogurt. Into the hole. Yeah, D&D, you should come check out my stream. The store got bigger. I'm act. I mean, I'm not really. Oh, No, you ought to check out the stream. It was either episode 8 or episode 9, where I was struggling like buying a creative stuff at a time because I was out of money and severely in debt. I took out every single loan to see what would happen. I was trying to make it entertaining. I think that episode did pretty good on YouTube though. I think I was one of the better ones. See, I wasn't going to continue this little series, but I don't know what else to do. I was going to originally stop at episode 10 for the time being. I might, but the problem I'm having with Fallout right now is that Fallout 3 or not 3, 4, when I was streaming that, the audio was all screwed up. Like the audio for the game was fine. The mic was fine, but the characters talking, it wasn't picking it up. Yeah, I don't know how to fix it or what was causing it. Which sucks because that was going on to be one of my better playthroughs in the game. I want to. See, that's the problem. I really want to play through that game again. And I want to do it on stream, and it's broken. Go away, people. I'm busy. There we go, yeah, I got a refrigerator section. I'm getting some freezer boxes set up here soon. 2 aisles of boring stuff. Oh, boring stuff like bread and pasta and whatnot. I got everything organized. I got all my cleaning stuff along the wall. Yeah. I got all my cleaning stuff along the wall in between the weird ass shelf milk and the produce. I still don't understand that why they have shelf milk. But I don't know if it's supposed to be like that, like vitamin milk or what. Nah, like they're in bottles. So I don't know if it's supposed to like resemble like the insured milk. Yeah, vitamin milk actually doesn't contain any milk or what. Question is, what would they call it with the coconut milk? Because they can't call it coconut water because it's not coconut water. More candies. Let's see here. So there is more chips. More yogurt. On one hand, I'm kind of glad they don't do that. On the other hand, I kind of wish they did. They added books. Book literature. I got by without it. I don't see any more candy. Trying to get this like candy situation figured out here. So I got so up where the registers are, I have just small shelves, and that's where the candy is. Mm, 3. Well, no, maybe 2. This guy might be. I don't know. Some of these restockers look like they were in the extra special classes in school. This one guy looks doppy as hell. And Stone Cold 1 and 2. Alright. I don't know what to talk about. How do people do this? I couldn't even begin to tell you what to like talk about. Well, I guess I could bring up stories from back when I used to work at a grocery store. Oh, I left the grocery store. Well, I went to both the bathrooms and fucking pissed on the wall because they pissed me off, cut my hours the way they did. Oh, the women's restroom never looked clean. I'll tell you what, people who say, all right, first off, we're gonna start with the whole women don't poop thing. Bullshit, they do, and they do it hard. They go fucking hard on it. Oh my god. And going off of that whole rumor there, the women's room most definitely isn't cleaner. It's the skankiest place in the world. Freaking yeah. The amount I can't tell you how many times because I was part of the group that had to go around look for messes, and of course I had to check the bathrooms too. The amount of times I've gone to that women's restroom and somebody clearly didn't sit down. I don't know if they were just had to go that bad and didn't make it, or or if they're the germaphobe kind of people who don't want to sit down, they squat over it. But the amount of times I've gone there, the whole face of the toilet is just plastered in shit to the point that you can see a silhouette of the toilet on the wall behind it. If I had $1 for every time I had to see that, I'd be rich. That was disgusting. Good God. Oh, and the throwing up thing. That bugs me. Yeah, but it's a public bathroom. I don't know because Pearl does this. Has a pet peeve about when you get sick about throwing up in the toilet. So you go to the sink. You never you never see it in the guys' room. But in the women's room, regularly the sink would be filled and, like you say, clogged with vomit. What the fuck? I don't know. Yeah, I guess not, but I sure as hell wouldn't want someone walking on me if I'm face down in the sink filling it up. Yes, once again, usually in the women's room, not the men's room. God, the amount of horror stories related to the bathroom I had while I worked at that grocery store. Yeah, it's called a courtesy flush. I got gut issues. I was taught how to courtesy flush. Maybe it's I got scolded every time I clogged the toilet, just like sit. Oh my God. We're going from the grocery store bathrooms to high school bathrooms. Where yeah, the freaking oh God. I remember some of the things I've seen in the bathrooms at the high school. I still remember when I went to the bathroom, the one art teacher, she was banging on the men's room door, telling the one student to come out of the bathroom. They'd been back there long enough. Yelled at me to go, yelled at me to go back to class, even though I had a little hall pass and everything. I had to use the restroom, so I turned around. Oh God. having my all my gut issues that I've had. Well, I gotta go, and walking into that bathroom, not even walking, I was sprinting and like clenching cheek. Get into that bathroom that one time, kicked open the stall, and Ben, what was he, the quarterback or something on the football team, or he was a receiver, sitting on the toilet door unlocked. He's yelling at me like, I yelled back at him like, lock the damn stall. I had to go down the hall to the other bathroom. Hey, to be fair, he did meet up with me. He did meet up with me later and said he was struggling. I quite literally scared the shit out of him. So technically, I did him a favor. Yeah. Why is something wrong with him? Oh. Oh God. What do we used to call I forget if we called them day walkers or night walkers. It was the two guys who when I worked at Giant, the grocery store. The two guys that I worked with there that got put on the night shift because they were like unfit to be in the public eye. I Yeah, it might have been Nightwalker. I can't remember. That's like what we all referred to them because they were not fit. Like no, they couldn't. It, I mean, they had inappropriate contact with customers and stuff like that. So it's like, okay, y'all are on the night crew and you work in the back. Um, when I was helping out, because we had the firewall or whatever they called it. You know, where like that week's sales, like if you were just going in for sales items, you went up to that wall, grabbed stuff, and left. Um, I used to volunteer to help stock that every Saturday at like midnight. So you know, I was around these guys pretty regularly, and the two that we had, the ones that were, you know, they were moved there because they couldn't be around people, got into a fist fight in the break room. I went up to use the restroom upstairs, just outside the break room, and I just hear, "What'd you call me, you piece of shit?" And I turn the corner, they're beating the shit out of each other, tables going flying, and over the one cart, the cart area inside, there's that window up there at that giant one, the one just down the road from Queensgate. There's a window up there. That's where the break room was. The one grabbed the other one by the neck and slammed him so hard into that it shattered the glass. And those were like safety windows. They're hard to break. I just remember was watching them fight for a little bit. I turned around, went back downstairs, told them I'm using the restrooms in the back. They asked what's wrong, and I said you got your guys up here beating the shit out of each other. They sent like three managers up there to pull them apart. And the one was a known druggie, like hard shit. So you know he could keep they could keep going at it. Yeah. The other one was, how do I say it to be somewhat politically correct? Um, he was a little slow, so he just had that uh, that special strength that he could just beat the crap out of somebody as well. So easily two of the most like unhinged guys having a fist fight with each other. Put a cage around him, it'd be a cage match of the century. That's what that would be. Holy shit! And like, yeah, and, you know, our night managers when I worked there, they were big guys, and even they struggled to pull these two guys apart. God, I was actually just talking about with one of my coworkers who actually started working at that grocery store like a couple months after I had left. I was saying about how my hours got cut like really bad. And if I got lucky, I might have been working like 16 hours a week, if that. Most of the time, I was only working six. I said, yeah, I knew there was wells in GTA. I don't think I've ever, I don't think I ever really encountered them. Yeah, I think there's a like a humpback whale or a sperm whale or something. I don't know if they have orcas. I can't remember. Yeah, I didn't even think about that since the wildlife is in the game. We haven't. Are there sharks? Yeah, ever since they had wildlife in the multiplayer, I've never gone out into the ocean. Yeah, usually we're just running over cats in the alleyways. Yeah. Anyway, good old GTA. Really don't want people taking this conversation out of context. um. Yeah. Anyway, I was talking to my one coworker today about the good old days at giant food stores, and I was saying about how my hours got cut, so I volunteered to help out with the Saturday night shift. But my manager had no idea that I was doing that. So he was scheduling me Saturday nights, usually like 2 to 10 or something. And then at 11 o'clock, I started the night shift and did that till like 3. And then Sunday, I had to be in at 6 a.m. to push carts or something. So I was basically working triples. I did that for a couple of months. I didn't care at the time. You know, I was young and dumb and, yeah, desperate for money because I was only pulling in, on any given week, I was only pulling in like $26 because my hours got cut. And then the manager called on and he said I wasn't allowed to help out at night anymore. So, well, that's stupid. No, it's not, but I pulled 12-hour shifts before and never got a lunch. So, yeah. But you're supposed to have a lunch. I didn't always have a lunch. No, I was broke. I couldn't afford anything off the shelves. I still remember the assistant store manager at the time. He asked about me going on lunch. I said, I don't have a lunch. He said, well, why don't you get something here? I said, I ain't got no money, but you want to give me, on average, 4 hours a week to work. So he grabbed a banana, told me to eat it, and make that my lunch break. I told him he could take that banana and shove it up his ass. The assistant store manager there was an asshole. I hated him. The store manager was awesome, but my uncle who worked at the other giant, um, a little ways away, he trained him, and they used to go sprint car races together. Yeah, he was the one. Then we had the one night manager who was overweight, severely diabetic, like insulin dependent and everything. I rode around the mobility scooters. Exactly. The only manager there with one person working register and usually two employees during the week, stocking shelves. If he would keel over in the back, nobody would find him because the people stocking shelves, they grab their stuff and load them up on the U-boats and roam out through the store. Like they put U-boats in each of the aisles and start stocking. They don't go back to the back till they're done. Or if a truck comes. The person up front there went back there. He did end up dying. I think he went into a diabetic coma. Not at, not at the store, but yeah. But he could not take care of himself. I mean, he was so far gone. Nice, nice to know I'm on the fast track to get there, ain't? Yeah, I'm only well. Last I checked, I'm only pre-diabetic. The elusive type 3. Oh, that's like we were at the doctor and well, I'm almost adamant that's just what they say that you need to lose 10 pounds. I think that's just what they're paid to say because we're so 6 foot tall, 230 pounds. I'm obviously mildly obese. Well, we're at the doctor. He said, "Oh, you gotta lose like 10 or 15 pounds." I was like, "What are you talking about? I'm obese. I need to lose like 80 pounds." like a like a healthy weight for me, I think, is like between 148 and 172 or something like that. Yeah, the doctor probably still tells you you're obese. Hola, how are you? I'm doing good. Yes, I see chat. Sorry if I'm delayed. I got a flat screen in front of me on my laptop with the managers on the side. Oh, stream's going good. Right now it's slowly seeming like one of the better nights. I just got a buddy in the I got a buddy in the party chat that I'm talking to. So if you hear me talking randomly to someone, that's no, I'm on Xbox, not PlayStation or PC. Wish I had a PC. Getting there someday, soon, hopefully. Okay. We gotta get another license for this game. Favorite game? Currently nothing I can stream right now. Once I get a PC built, I'm gonna probably be switching over doing more retro games. I'm a huge Nintendo fan, and I'd like to start streaming some old school like NES, SNES, GameCube, and N64. Just gotta get the PC built and the capture card and all that stuff. and figure out how to hook it up to the TV. Yeah, that's what Logan's for. I told Logan once I make it, I ain't stopping this until I make it. Marriage ain't holding me back. Pearl's just happy I'm doing something that keeps me occupied. I don't know, things I can't say on the internet, I guess. Anyway. No, I'm a part-time streamer. I stream usually start at 7:30 um, Eastern Standard Time, and usually just go until either I pass out from exhaustion or uh, have the common sense to actually go to bed. Insurance. Boring job. Don't like it. Don't recommend going into it. And I want to get out of it. What time is it? 8 o'clock. Alright. Oh, you're asking me favorite games. What are some of your favorite games? Is there anything you would like to see me throw up on the stream? I think I'm 11 streams in on Supermarket Simulator. I'm looking to probably take a break from it and do something different, but we'll see. No, I have not played Dispatch. I don't know. D&D, is Dispatch on Xbox? Do you know? No idea. I don't know. I get videos all the time on YouTube for it. Every time I'm going through shorts and whatnot, it keeps coming up. I just haven't really looked into it. It's more like one of those oh, what do they call it? Like a I don't know if they call it like a click action game or something like that, or yeah, where it's like it's telling a story. You select responses to what people are saying. I forget what that genre is called. Would it be a Telltale game? Uh, yeah, something like that. It is on Xbox. I'll have to check it out. Yes, I am a disclosed location. try to stay somewhat out of the eye of the interwebs. People can search my face. I look like every other asshole in this state. Brown hair and borderline homeless. Oh yeah, it's true. We are not a state. I keep forgetting about that. Yeah, I'll have to check it out here. After I end the stream tonight, I'll check it out. Yes, I am well aware you can become an affiliate. I know Twitch changed a lot from when I used to stream. I originally streamed like, I don't know, 9, 10 years ago. And they changed so much since then. I can't even remember what my old account was called. And don't really matter because that account got banned. But oh yeah, I was getting paid on that account too. Just started getting paid, and then I missed a change in the terms and services, and I'm not gonna lie, I might swear a little too much online, and yeah, that got me banned. Back when I actually had time to do this stuff. So it's just working. Yeah. So I was just working a part-time job back then. I had more time to stream. Yeah, I gotta get the banners done. I haven't gotten around to that yet. I'm gonna try to get the notification banners and all that stuff done this weekend sometime. Sure. You can hit me up on Instagram. That's going to be the easiest way to reach out to me. It's in the channel description, I think. I think I have my Instagram on here. I should. If not, I know my YouTube's on there, and my YouTube has a link to my Instagram. I don't currently have a Discord. I am looking to set one up at some point. So I will have to check that out. Get a screenshot here so I remember it. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. side's filled. Turn my lights on out here. I did not. Instagram. It's VHS on YouTube. It's been my Instagram for several failed channels and just kind of been using it for my current channel. And we still got a channel left. Oh, D&D. I went to Rudders over where I live earlier today. As I'm walking the sidewalk in front of the Rudders and the barbecue place, some guy from Connecticut came flying in to the parking spot right where I was standing, right by their ice cooler. Damn near hit the cooler with me in front of the car. I was like, holy hell! There might have been a foot between that cooler and the bumper of their car. I had to jump back. I got out. I was cussing them out and giving them hell. Probably just another idiot out of state don't know how to drive. Jesus. And throw the eggs in here. I'll take care of it. Salt. Where's the salt going? Alright. Time to not sleep for the next 3 hours or longer. I also got a 24-ounce NOS, so. No, I will not be here this weekend. I'm heading south. Which sucks because I won't be able to stream Monday. So my next stream, unless I do an early stream tomorrow, my next stream is going to be Tuesday night. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Okay. You know, for being 154 days into this game, I feel like I should be a hell of a lot further. Anyway, pay off my debt. Oh shit. I ignored that for a little bit. Oh god. Oh, there goes all my money. Crap. Are you still in GTA? I wonder why I was getting so far ahead of the money. Here I wasn't even paying off my loans. This is gonna go great when I can open up a merch shop, isn't it? That's Logan's job. He's already got one for himself. He can manage mine. Looks awesome. Yeah, there's a couple websites I gotta look at to make stuff for stream, like logos and banners and whatnot. I'm also, I wouldn't say I'm great, but I'm a part-time illustrator. I'm starting to dabble with online stuff, or digital stuff, I mean. So I'm probably gonna work on some of my own designs. I actually have a design for a little cartoon character I want to make for my logo. Just gotta get around to doing that. Once again, our project for the weekend. Have my sketch pad and my computer I'll just take with me where I go. I should try to get some of these done. Spaghetti. That's flour. I don't have chocolate. Okay. Potatoes. The hell you got going on over there, D&D? Oh, that's okay. You ever hear of the, I think it's called the Sibian? Or is it the Serbian? It was on the Howard Stern show. Yeah, it's strippers riding it. That's what it sounded like. Just without the house rattling, vibrating, buzzing noise. It's just all I heard in my headset. Sure, go for it. Save the planet. Yeah, I'm good. GTA? Oh, they got a lot of stuff they need to do in the next game. We're going to chat here. Do a phone minutes on the jam. Waiting. So I'm actually working on my own character. Just it's something I'm working on myself. I want to try to get some of my illustration stuff done for Twitch channel. Just kind of promote it, I guess. Um, but I do appreciate the offer. It's actually one thing I'm slowly working on once I get a computer built. Um, I want to do animation. I've been studying it for a couple of years. I want to start working on it. I'm very limited with the tools I have now to do what I want to do, but hence why I do illustrations on my own. this game's getting buggy again. Oh yeah, lag's getting really bad. But having an issue with this game, there's usually a couple guys who end up stuck, like glitched out back here. If I don't do the orders. Yep, they're in the same spot. Well, different person, but this happens. And after about half an hour, it glitches out to the point that the game's unplayable. Tell me guys that's online. Yes. Did what with that NA? Peach Creek. Look it up on YouTube. I think, yeah, but I think they even got noticed by some of the voice actors for Ed, Edd and Eddie. The series is pretty good. They're only like a couple episodes in. Let me find it here. Peach Creek. Yeah, check it out. Uh, I'm not subscribed to the channel, but I have watched it. So they're one episode in, and then they have two minisodes in the trailer. It actually look. I mean, it doesn't have the Ed, Edd and Eddie vibe. It's a little more serious, but it's pretty enjoyable to watch. I just wish. What's the series called? Lackadaisy. I wish that would pick up pace and get get an episode out. I don't think it will because they're under a lot of the creators under a lot of controversy right now. Just because the internet's full of a bunch of crybabies and everyone's too sensitive. Just my opinion. But I like that. Like it's instead of people, they're all cats, and it's like set back in the like the 20s, prohibition and all that. It's actually, a, I mean, it's interesting. I like it. But oh god, where are some of the other animations that I used to watch that never took off? What was the one? Was it Cliffside? I think it's what it was called. Yes, Cliffside by Liam Vickers Animation. God, that's 7 years ago since the pilot aired. I know I used to also watch Jaden Animation stuff. Or not Jaden Animation, Ginger Ninja. I used to watch her stuff. Jaden Animation I still watch when she posts. I don't think she posts as often anymore. I know she was going to retire from YouTube for a while. Not gonna lie, I wish I could go back to the olden days when we had like, yeah, the Rooster Teeth animation stuff. Yeah, back when Ruby, yeah, back when Ruby looked like crap. Don't remind me. Hero was the best, and they had to kill her off. Don't get me started. I get it. It was in her name, and it was going to happen. They foreshadowed it. Still not fair. Yeah, they would have been able to end that series at season 5 if she stayed alive. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I watched season 9 yet. It's all. It's all. Isn't it all like Netflix or Crunchyroll now? Yeah, I don't think it's on. Oh, Viz does. Yeah, I don't think it's on YouTube anymore. Is it? No. Yeah. But most most of Rooster Teeth stuff is still on YouTube. I'm still waiting on him to release more. We haven't gotten any. Well, no. Well, what does Michael do now? Question is, are Michael and Gavin still a thing, or did they go their separate routes? And yes, that was pun intended, since their Wikipedia page says that they got married and by the support of their good friend Lindsay. That's so fucking gold. That's good. It is. But they don't have like a YouTube channel or anything like that. If they do and you hear something, let me know. I want to look into it. Oh yeah, I mean, after COVID, Rooster Teeth went downhill. It just wasn't Rooster Teeth anymore. Yeah. Oh yeah. They came back for a brief period. Some of the gameplay stuff was alright, but it just wasn't Rooster Teeth. Achievement Hunter wasn't the same. I miss Funhouse. It pisses me off. Everybody at Funhouse left. Well, except Adam. He kind of got forced out. It was a controversy. But yeah. I mean, all groups like that get hit. ODS got hit pretty hard for a while. They moved out of the stream house. There was some controversy stuff that happened with um oh god, what was his name? Johnny. Some like money embezzlement from the YouTube channel or something. So they split for a while. Then Tyler came back because it used to just be Reese, Joe, and Joey, which it was not. ODS was not good with just Reese and Joey because Reese and Tyler are the ones that they had chemistry. You know, they worked together. Plus, it was kind of better when their channel was like so unhinged. You ever go and like actually decide to check out um, ODS? You gotta look at some of their videos from like 2015, 2016. Like when they filled the house up with fog from fog machines. It's freaking golden. Oh, the Code Pink episode's really good. When Joey invites a girl into the house. That shit was good. If I could have a fraction of the energy that those guys have, I would be so stoked. Even if my channel flopped, like just flopped entirely, it just didn't do good. If I could make some of the content that was just a fraction of what they used to put out, I'd be stoked. I'd be so happy. Because what's better than making videos doing stupid shit? Like playing Halo while your TV's in an oven. I can't wait for their next video. They're doing a road trip with cars that they bought for less than $1,000. you got you gotta watch it with Reese modifying his Dodge Caravan. Spray painted the windows black. And he was trying to remove the rear window wiper because he wasn't going to use it because he couldn't see out it anyway. It was spray painted black. Shattered the window on the hatch. Dude, I was watching that today while I was at work on my lunch break. Because I can watch shit like that now while I'm at work. Their old stuff I couldn't because it was a little too unhinged. I know I'm throwing that word around a lot right now, but that's honestly the best way to describe their channel. What's going on? Oh god. This game's getting bad. It's just the lag is getting progressively worse. I had this happen. Yeah, I might have to reboot it, but the lag's just getting so bad right now. Yeah, I had this happen. I think Wednesday night. It was the same glitch that happened. But it's like you're moving, all of a sudden you just teleport. Stream does not do it justice. It does not pick it up all that much. I think I was at Barrel Log streaming like Skyrim or something right now. The reason I don't stream that is because it's so damn demanding. Oh god. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna save and you know what? We're gonna take a brief break from the stream. I'm gonna I'm gonna go take a break and whatnot. I think we're gonna come back and do something else. This gang. I need to find something else to stream. So we'll be back in, say, 10 minutes.